So sometimes what your opponent swaps in can tell you a lot about the rest of their team comp.
Turns out there's a Heracross hiding back there.
That's funky.
Yeah.
Maybe that was just like a panic switch or something.
Possible. It's always possible that that the finger slipped off into the Heracross.
And Brandon wasn't able to make that switch quite as quickly as he would have liked to, because I know he would have rather conserve the health on his Noctowl to just be able to take down the Heracross easily.
Yeah, you always have to be aware of that charge move if they do find a way to get to it before they die.
This is greedy though.
That was greedy, but well played.
That was a risky play because if that Kanto Raichu had been able to get to another Thunder Punch, he would have been in trouble.
Absolutely.
But he was just able to barely squeak out that win. I'm sure the Kanto Raichu was pretty close to another Thunder Punch. And that greedy play ends up paying off because he's able to just take out the Heracross with a wild charge at the end.
It looks like we have a pull up for team comp. A pretty clear winner at this point, if you want to take a request from the audience.
Alright, so we have a Alolan Golem in the lead versus a Vigoroth. It's a very bad matchup for Alolan Golem, so I expect a switch almost immediately. And the opponent switches here to Lantern, which again, I think is telling about their team comp. I would assume they're not running a flying type.
Again, either it's a misclick or they're relying on a team comp that can take advantage of not having a flyer in it. Looks like they're on a double electric comp, which there's a whole lot of teams.
Double electric is interesting, but in my personal opinion, if you're running double electric, you want to be running Alolan Raichu. So that you have an electric that doesn't just fold to Vigoroth.
Yeah, you're almost, given if you take the theory that the flyer's primary purpose is to beat, the bugs and the counter users, H2 kind of fills that role by sort of winning that quote unquote mirror. So if they bring in that flyer, and then you can use it to counter Vigoroth or Heracross as well in its own way.
Yeah, it's more of like a soft check than a hard counter, but like it can hold its own in those Vigoroth and Heracross matchups.
We saw that in Nightmare as well, right? Where it had kind of an interesting place within the meta, where it had all of these sort of like semi-positive matchups with stuff that should beat it. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use the winning team next there. I got that last second Rock Blast off.
Guys, better be lucky than good, right?
Yeah, so it looks like the winning vote was for a Venusaur, Alolan Raichu, Heracross team comp. This team is super stacked against Vigoroth.
You flagged it the same way I would flag it, and this was one of the first teams I had settled on in practice, which was what if I bring 3 things that all do fine against Vig, and my goal is to match up and leave it at an advantage, knowing that anything on my team can take care of it.
Right. The biggest problem with this team is you have 2 of the 3 weak to flying. So you really have to line that Alolan Raichu up against their Noctowl, for example. Or even if they're running like a Masquerain, a Scyther, a Yanma, a Vespiquen. Actually, Vespiquen's real scary for this team.
Yeah, because you're
that Alolan
no longer
Raichu
winning
matchup.
that.
Well, I think if I remember correctly, Alolan Raichu wins the 1 shield, but loses 0 and 2 shields.
Mm-hmm. It's more or less a toss-up matchup, right? Where circumstances play a lot of that, but you'll be able to determine that in team comp. With these blind scrims, you never know what you're going to see.
Yeah. And that was a really strange switch to me. I guess it's just a sack swap. I'm not sure, because Alolan Graveler versus Venusaur isn't that good of a matchup for...
Why would he sack swap, though? He burnt his shield on it, so...
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the thinking there was.
Sack swap to work, you also have to force your opponent to switch into something.
That's true. I guess he was just trying to, basically waste Venusaur's energy is the only thing I can think of.
It just feels too early for that, right? Like, that's a strategy that works in the late game where your 2 Mons is terrible against what they've got, and you'd rather have them burn their energy to kill it.
I don't know what he was doing.
Doesn't really work at the beginning of the fight.
Right, but it seems like the strategy was the whole... It seems like the whole team was weak to Venusaur, and so he thought that if he burned some of Venusaur's energy on the Alolan Graveler matchup, that Vigoroth could take it out from there. I think that's what he was thinking, because if you look at this team comp, everything loses to Venusaur, but Vigoroth is the closest matchup.
Right.
So by wasting some energy, and then having Vigoroth store that energy, he's able to kind of gain an upper hand and take out that Venusaur.
He's actually one of our Patreon supporters, and he put a team up that he wanted me to test out. So it's Vigoroth, Vespiquen, Venusaur, Alolan, Graveler, or Golem, Lantern, and Noctowl. So I'm going to run 3 of those 6 just to show them off for him.
Overanalyzing. If we're not going to overanalyze, what are we supposed to do? It's what we're here for. It's the human condition to look for meaning in meaningless stuff.
Someone is asking if Smeargle is legal.
Yes. I mean,
it's legal.
It's normal types.
Yeah, it's normal types. It's legal, but I think what does it max out at? Like 300 or 400 CP?
In that range, it might be closer to 500, but
it's not gonna make any waves in this meta.
No,
any Great League meta really. It would need like a under 500 CP meta to be worthwhile, which I think is kind of nice, just because we don't have to deal with the whole guessing game of what move does it have and trying to get Smeargle with good moves and good IVs.
Yeah. Prefer any scenario where I don't have to farm photo bombs. That would be preferred. I
agree. Yeah, so the Vigoroth just farmed the Venomoth, or not, the Golem just farmed the Venomoth there, tanked the Silver Wind, and then was able to just get off a charge move against the incoming Vigoroth, which is pretty good play there.
Absolutely. That's Rock Daddy at its best.
Yeah, I mean, that's ideally what you want your Alolan Golem or Graveler to do, is, they have to switch into a bug or a flyer, and then you just switch lock them, farm them, and then unload some energy on the Vigoroth that's probably coming back in.
And just about everything kind of frowns on taking a Rock Blast, right? Nothing wants to take that to the face.
Yeah, I think the only things really that resist it in this meta are like Magneton and Magnezone.
Hmm.
But like I'm not too familiar with Magnezone, but I know Magneton's pretty glassy. So even though that Rock Blast is resisted, it still chunks some HP from it for sure. And man, Vespi Queen is just so tanky. Like it just tanked a Sludge Bomb, which hits it for neutral, and it's still at like half or a little more than half HP.
I'm keen to see a little more Vespa Queen in action. This is one of the Pokemon I've yet to be able to find any version of. It looks like we're currently at 30 or 44 viewers right now. So we've got a stip coming up, I think.
All right, I'm waiting on one more person to send. So
And apparently there's some chat from Twitch.
yeah, I'm looking over it now.
Choose Master was saying once the Growler swaps in, you know something is up and may protect the Venusaur more. And then Blandon from Elite 4 TV was commenting that depending on the IVs, Graveler can beat Venusaur in 2 shields. But I don't think that was the strategy, just because of the fact that he delayed the switch. I think if he was going for the Grav beating Venusaur in 2 shields, it would have been an immediate switch. But because the switch was delayed, he was trying to gain energy on the Vigoroth, sacrifice the Graveler just to waste some of its energy, and then bring the Vigoroth back in with that energy advantage to take it out. But that is a good point by Blandon that you do need to be aware of that Graveler Venusaur matchup in 2 shields.
Hmm.
I want to get Mason back on here just to do that again.
I think if you lead with the off-meta Razor Leafer, he's going to know something's up this time.
1, 2, and what's a good compliment?
I mean, there's always Vigoroth.
You look at every team, go, you know what this team could use? I think Vigoroth. Vigoroth would fit.
And I mean, that's the other thing I think is interesting is like, I think this is the only meta that you'll see a single Mon used in probably 80-90% of teams of 3. Like, there's certainly like viability in running a trio without Vigoroth, but you still see Vigoroth in quite a few trios.
And what's shaping up to be interesting in this meta isn't whether or not you use Vigoroth, it's the stuff that goes around it. There seems to be a lot of parity between the various different answers for Vigoroth and things you can, take advantage of to try and beat it or pair with it.
Oh, I just caught him on the switch here. I don't know why he swapped out Noctowl there.
I think it was probably I think he just tried to switch quick because he thought it was a blind switch. I'm not sure.
No, but he waited a bit also.
That seems like just a misplay, I guess. Because I'm not sure why you would swap Noctowl out when that's such a positive matchup.
Because counter, even though it's resisted, Mega Horn still does a ton.
Definitely trying to he's definitely trying to salvage this matchup as best he can.
By double shielding. And that's another Frenzy Plant.
And so as a result of that switch, you were able to farm up energy so you can hit that Noctowl with a Sludge Bomb and then
I got
quickly switch to the
nice.
Alolan Raichu. That was perfect timing.
Well, and I've noticed now more and more with piggybacking is that sometimes you can catch people on those. You know that switch immediately after your charge move, there's a high probability they're jamming that button for theirs to try and make sure they get that piggyback, right?
Yeah. I mean, that Alolan Raichu Noctowl matchup is tough though, because like it seems like most people are favoring Psychic, but you don't want to take a what is it, Nightshade to the face.
Nightshade, no.
So it's like you often have to burn shields even though you don't want to.
It reminds me of Natu or Xatu versus Alolan Raichu in Nightmare, where you should win that fight, but you really couldn't afford not to shield.
Oh, definitely.
Swings back around and cleans it up.
Yeah, that's been an interesting debate that's been ongoing between kind of a lot of the people more knowledgeable about the meta. Some of us here at Ghost Stadium and the stream team and like a bunch of the YouTubers. And some people are firmly in the Psychic camp. Other people are in that Nightshade camp. Because Nightshade gives you those neutral hits against Magneton and Magnezone, as well as super effective hits against Alolan Raichu. Whereas the Mag Boys and Alolan Raichu are going to resist the Sky attacks and the Psychic. But then on the flip side, Psychic helps with that like Alolan Graveler, Alolan Golem matchup, as well as the Lantern matchup.
Yeah, there's certainly, I mean, you're looking at two pretty bad moves, right? Two things that you don't, neither of which you want to use, and each has their own merits. It just sort of depends on what you expect to see in your meta.
I'm not sure what he's doing here, but I'm just gonna farm and hit him.
Yeah, that was a odd play. The fact that he didn't switch and got his Golem just killed off, basically. Yeah, and Vespi Queen is one I've been wanting to try out because it's a pretty solid Vigoroth counter where I believe it can tank like 3 body slams, which not much else in this meta can do. And its bug flying typing means it double resists those counters.
Empoleon, you totally solved it. Run both Psychic and Nightshade. I think you're onto something. You should try that.
I think you gotta shield this here. And should be able to. Oh man, that got a little greedy there. If he had just fired off that Thunder Punch like half a second earlier, I think he could have won this. Because I think the Raichu, if you hadn't taken that Silver Wind, I think you could have tanked a Body Slam.
All right, one more team. Let's go with. I don't know.
And thanks, Driftin' Fool, for the subscription.
My game froze. Not this again.
Yeah, Quirts, let's get a Psychic Nightshade pull going.
Alright, game 3. Let's see what this is. Oh, not again.
Oh, and a bad lead, Venusaur into Noctowl. So I'm expecting Brandon to switch fairly quickly.
Now is he going to swap out or he's going to stay in?
There, and this time he swaps out.
Looks like he might have farmed up to the Sky Attack before making the switch.
And he calls your bluff that you weren't using a wild charge here.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. I can still get to another Thunder Punch before he can hit me with Stone Edge. Which means he's going to have to shield here.
But I'm not sure what your play for Noctowl is now. Because both your 2 remaining Mons are weak to flying.
True.
And yeah, you're right, Ken, that he farmed up to that Sky Attack, which means Brandon has to burn his last shield here.
To an extent, I hope that you sort of get him here and he doesn't see the value, but you know, sometimes players will be like, oh, the Noctowl's job is going to be done after this Venusaur, and will take some of these moves when they shouldn't. And you know, if you can get him to burn a Sky Attack here, it's possible that Heracross will be able to get it dead before the next one.
Which I think I may.
That's true. Yeah, because it is pretty low and that counter hits neutral, but Heracross barely didn't do it.
Yeah, not quite. But you know, you see that strategy sometimes where players will leave something that's definitely going to lose a fight, and your opponents will preserve the health of their Mon, thinking, oh, cool, its job will be done, you know, when it does this. And turns out, you know, it was the key Mon in the matchup.
Yeah, and that's a hard judgment call to make because, you know, like you said, if it was the key Mon, that'll hurt pretty bad. But if you shield on like a winning matchup, and that was the only Mon you needed to take care of, and then they bring in like a counter to just kind of farm it, that puts you in a bad spot.
So there's a lot of there might be a lot of little subtle tells there that they're looking to do something like that, but it's always a bit of a gamble. I always look at, you know, an opponent who leaves something into a negative matchup to begin as a tell that something's up with their team comp or strategy that you might be able to exploit if you outside of what you normally do, right?
So, Brandon, do we have another battler lined up, or?
Technically not. Maybe. Not sure. I mean, a couple of my people in my ranger group are online, so I'll just message them.
Alright, guys, so we have a poll going on for what second move you should use on Noctowl. So just type in a number in the chat to vote. So 1 is for Nightshade, 2 is for Psychic, and 3 is for who needs Sky Attack anyway. So let us know what move you think should be the second move on Noctowl.
Mine is running Nightshade.
And I see these bars kind of shifting. Psychic had pulled ahead, and now Nightshade and Psychic are even. But we do have a vote for who needs Sky Attack anyway.
Somebody taking the bold stance.
Oh man, I would love to see a Noctowl run with Psychic and Nightshade.
Whatever move wins, we lose. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Chris.
So someone was asking what matchups you pick up with Nightshade. So both Psychic and Nightshade, neither of them win you any additional matchups. They're coverage moves to make some of your bad matchups less bad. So the Nightshade lets you hit neutral damage against Magnezone and Magneton while dealing super effective damage to Alolan Raichu. So those are moves that can chunk some damage or force a shield. I believe a Nightshade will KO an Alolan Raichu. And then the Psychic gives you a coverage move for Lantern and Alolan Graveler and Alolan Golem. But like from a 0/0 like full HP 0 energy start with even shields, you're gonna lose all those matchups regardless. But these are just moves that can help you do some more damage or force a shield, or like if you have an energy advantage or shield advantage, you might be able to snag a win. But from an even start, you're going to be losing those matchups regardless. Apparently, Nightshade does not one-hit KO Alolan Raichu. Alright guys, can we get some more votes? Right now we have a tie between Nightshade and Psychic.
No one really wants to make that choice.
We have another vote for who needs Sky Attack anyway.
Yeah, that was me, sorry.
Yeah, that was not what we meant by can we get another vote?
Didn't specify for which number.
This shows how much Scotty knows about PvP.
Hey, this is not my stream tonight, this is BGold.
Another vote for who needs Sky Attack anyway.
Starting a new trend.
BGold, while we wait, it looks to me like we're up to 54 viewers on this bad boy, so I think we might have some dust to spend.
Man, those threes are like rolling in now. We're up to
Here's your dust that's going to be spent on.
Oh yes.
We're up to almost 20% on who needs Sky Attack anyways.
It's Tackle Thunderbolt, so.
Simon, you have there.
Why does Electrode have a 50k second move? And we have a Quartz and Honda in chat showing off some of the new emotes. So yeah, for those of you guys,
emote is
for those of you who missed it, we literally just earlier today got emotes approved by Twitch. So for our subs, you're able to use those now.
Good start for you.
Yeah, and quick switch from a negative matchup. They bring in Vespiquen, and like we talked about before, this is a bad matchup. Vespiquen is a very bad matchup for this lineup.
It is, but at the same time, I could just nearly double Thunder Punch. I may not be able to survive to the second one, but at least I burn a shield. Yeah, no, I'm not surviving that.
Yeah, I think you needed to shield that X scissor there. And yeah, good play by your opponent, realizing that Vespiquen is pretty crucial in this matchup because they see that Alolan Raichu is your best switch option. So they know Vespiquen is going to be pretty favorable here, so they dump all their shields into her, preserving her as much as they can.
Oh, a little bit of lag here. Okay, that's nice. I just couldn't attack at all.
Yeah, that lag definitely did you in. You would have been able to get off a frenzy plant
for
otherwise. Sure. Luckily, you do have Heracross in the back.
Yeah, that's not going to do much.
Which, if you can...
Because he has a...
What's this bad boy?
Well, it's going to be dead.
This is going to be close. It really depends if the Vigoroth can get to another body slam.
Just barely.
Barely does. Well, it probably would have taken you out with counter damage anyways. You were on a sliver of health.
True.
Actually, he was on a sliver of health too, though.
Yeah, but see, he also didn't miss a charge move.
That's true.
So yeah,
that lag did you in.
I'm gonna run that again with him.
I'm impressed that you were able to kind of claw your way back, given how bad of a matchup Vespiquen is against this team.
Especially as a lead as well. Although I have a slightly different strategy this time, but I mean, then again, he probably will. Oh, okay.
Another positive lead.
Let's see. This is the same scenario as last time, so let's see if they runs back the same pattern. Yeah.
No, he didn't lead Golem last time. He led Vespiquen last time.
No, he led Golem.
Golem. Yeah, he switched to Vespi.
Yeah, he switched to Vespiquen, and then you counter switched.
Did he? Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay, so you shield that X scissor here, and you kind of got to shield this next X scissor too.
No, I don't.
To see if he'll
shield here. Yeah, he is. And this is going to burn his second.
Yeah, so you shield bait with the frenzy plant here.
Yep.
To burn a shield. I'm saving you a little bit of energy. You got to shield this X scissor, and then try to KO with that sludge bomb,
which is not going to KO.
And that's why I wonder if it might have been right in that scenario to not shield that first charge move, knowing that a sludge bomb from there isn't a KO. Right, and if they do bait, then this matchup becomes a slam dunk for you.
Vigoroth first, Golem first. Okay, going for the neutral damage, I guess. I mean, I still lose, but
yeah, you need to be able to win this fight without firing off the charge move to really have a chance.
One extra counter and I would have had the Mega Horn there.
Yeah, that was close.
How was the first game closer when I lagged? Doesn't make sense. Oh well.
I think it's because you went for a wild charge on the Vespiquen, but the first game you were able to get off an extra Thunder Punch, maybe?
Yeah, because I went triple Thunder Punch instead of a single wild charge.
Yeah. And Quartz is saying that if we get 3 more subs tonight, we will unlock an extra emote slot.
Ooh!
And we already have additional emotes ready to go. So I think we had 5 or 6 emotes designed by an emote artist. So, once we keep unlocking those emote slots, we already have those ready to go. And it looks like the poll was closed and Nightshade came out the winner with 50% of the votes. Psychic got 30% of the votes, and Who Needs Sky Attack Anyways got 20% of the votes.
Obviously, this isn't a matchup that you have to immediately switch out of, but like, is there any world where Lantern steals the win in this matchup?
I mean, it steals the win because he's gonna have to shield. That's the only reason.
I mean, if they don't shield, I guess you steal the win, but otherwise, it's not pretty. But I mean, you still do some decent damage with neutral water gun, And Lantern's pretty tanky, so it can hang in there for a while.
Yeah. So is the hope there that you just come out of that matchup, you go, look, switching is going to be way worse, so I'm going to come out of that matchup up a shield.
Basically,
and
yeah.
Then switch into a better counter where you're not locked, right?
And now right here, I'm just going to farm him a bit and then double sky attack whatever comes in next.
And that's what this Lantern play sort of allowed you, is you can afford to burn that shield here because that not switching out of that Lantern at front did for you.
Not against the golem. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually about to comment. What if they bring in like a golem? And Nightshade would have been the better play there, but like as you see, Nightshade doesn't do that good of damage against the golem. So this is a case where having that psychic would have been better.
But in theory, you were charged up to 2 Nightshades. I don't know that you would have had, I don't know how much more damage psychic does without looking at the sims, but 2 Nightshades there isn't bad. It puts a lot of pressure on your opponent to make the right decisions as far as knowing what it does and whether or not they need to shield.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a case where the Venusaur kind of had to shield because if Brandon happened to be running Stone Edge for whatever reason, as opposed to Wild Charge, I think that can take out most, if not all, of Venusaur's health there. So that's something you do have to be careful of. I remember last week watching King stream some Jungle Cup matches, and he opted to not shield his Venusaur against an Alolan Golem because he was expecting either a Rock Blast or a Wild Charge, and he took a Stone Edge to the face, which KO'd it.
You know what we haven't seen in a while? Giraffe Rig. That's coming out next game. And this is a bad lead for me.
It's a real bad lead, Venusaur versus Venomoth, since Venomoth double resists grass and single resists poison while hitting with that, for super effective with that hard hitting confusion. And this is a generally bad matchup for Golem, but it still does hit with that neutral rock throw, so it does better against Vigoroth than you might think sometimes.
Now we're basically going even. And sure, he charged up quite a bit, but...
And like we said before, Vespiquen can afford to tank this body slam because it is so bulky. And should be able to just kill with the bug bites, farming some energy for whatever is coming in next.
Ooh, this hurts.
And this is not a good matchup for the Vespiquen,
Especially because
it's double weak, because it's a double weak to rock. So Golem's just going to be farming with those rock throws.
Thanks for the 100-bit skip logic. We appreciate it.
And here Brandon's going to shield that Stone Edge, which is what we talked about before. This is not a good matchup.
But here's the shield. And here's no shield because it's Frenzy Plant. Let's see if I read him right. Oh no, he double shielded, alright. Well, I was
surprised he burned any shields there, frankly. Given the resistances Moth has to both of those moves. But I guess with it being your last Mon, there's no reason to risk it, right?
Yeah. I mean, the only reason to risk it is because it's in a scrim and you can go for the I beat you without burning a shield brag. But realistically, if you're practicing like you'd play in a tournament, you'd always be shielding both of those moves just to not take any risk.
I think there's probably some value to, if you haven't played that matchup out before, to take one or two of those moves, also to find out what is your cushion there. You never want the first time you take a charge move to be in a tournament setting.
That is very true, and that's something that I do in scrims sometimes. Is just tank a charge move, even though I probably wouldn't normally, just to see how much damage it's going to do.
Well, there's little stuff like that. I mean, there's value to practicing the way you would play in a tournament, but I think there's also, or especially early on, there's a lot of
quit out.
Oh, it's too OP for the stream.
It is.
Hey, Brandon, your Phoebus is back, by the way.
I know, I saw that.
And you have a friend request.
I do. I don't know who it is, so it's going to stay up there.
I know the giraffe was too OP for that battle, so immense power.
Yeah, but this is a bad lead for me because I know what his lead is.
Just losing this fight on the strength of that giraffe is not very good, except in these scenarios where it's good, right?
I don't know, it'll be interesting to see if you're able to force a shield here with him thinking that you have Thunderbolt.
See how closely he's been watching the stream?
This is a totally optimal moveset.
Yeah, I think he just called the bluff and knew that you didn't have Thunderbolt, because otherwise I think that's a pretty clear shield there. It seems like we've got some lag here. A lot of lag, actually.
You guys want to see a Noctowl kill a golem?
Also, why did you swap Masquerain in versus Noctowl as opposed to the golem?
Yeah, see, I don't even see him attacking, I'm just taking damage. I mean, there it is.
Now we're back in action.
Alright, in the meantime, let's see what chat has to say.
Go ahead, have your fun, Noctowl.
This is how you kill a golem.
Is this Noctowl not double moved? Why is he just spamming Sky Attack?
Yeah, I think it's not double moved. Let's see. You know what, Twitch chat, recommend me some 3s afterwards.
Twitch chat is saying that you need better internet.
No, that's just Yan, he always says that.
Yeah, well, he's part of Twitch chat, so...
Alright, let's try this again.
Honda says the entire world needs better internet.
The internet needs better internet.
Here we are again.
I love how Giraffe attacks and his tail just starts biting.
Yeah.
You should go for the Psychic this time, because you know he's probably not going to shield.
It doesn't seem to me like you're going to get more than one charge move off here, so...
Here's Thunderbolt. There we go. There's the shield.
He didn't shield last time. I wonder if he's listening.
I don't know.
I wonder if he has stream on in the background.
Heracross? Okay. Meet Masquerain. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I am hyped to get some Masquerain boosts.
Oh, okay, yeah, we'll run boosts.
Let's get boosts. Come on, chat. We need your good vibes.
And the best part is Masquerain kills Heracross in 5 hits, which is enough to charge it up once, and it kills Breloom in 4. So 10% chance. Let's see if this works. Nope. 3. Okay.
Not quite. But yeah, that is the biggest problem with Heracross and Breloom, is they have that double weakness to flying, and they're not like that bulky. So they die pretty quickly to anything running a flying fast move.
But I think I may have this, I'm not sure. I don't know if I can get it off in time.
Why would he use a Stone Edge there?
Game.
Yeah.
Rock. That was a weird choice because Rock Blast would have been enough to KO.
I mean, unless he doesn't actually have 2 moves. Right.
That's definitely possible because it did seem like the Noctowl was only running 1 move.
Oh, somebody's stream sniping in PvP. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you're stream sniping a testing stream, probably need to rethink your life.
He's saying he lagged there.
Also, if you're stream sniping and it's someone running Giraffe Rig in a stream of just practice battles, like, come on now.
Get those
Okay.
W's somehow.
So it's not Mason, but I'm gonna do the really fun team to him. Triple Razor Leaf.
Oh
You
yes.
think he's gonna be expecting that?
Oh, but I think there's a high probability he leads Noctowl again.
Yeah, okay. And I lead Victory Bell with Acid Spray. Just save a shield, and then once I Acid Spray that, I'll be good. 2. Alright. Oh, he's running it again. Whatever. Here's a Noctowl lead for you guys.
Yeah. Hold it.
Alright, let's see if Mason is wise enough to burn all his shields on Noctowl.
This isn't Mason.
Oh.
It's Wrangler. Come on. There we go.
Gonna be a real bad shield to burn though if he does burn it.
Nope. But this is a real dead Noctowl. In. Ooh.
You're gonna have to burn a
Yeah, I'm gonna have to second
shield
shields
here.
here.
I'm hoping the rest of the team is
Wait, why did he Nightshade? Oh, he's probably expecting an electric to come in. But that does answer the question about whether or not he has double moved his Noctowl.
Really? Okay, well, this is gonna be a loss. Maybe.
You should have swapped to Ludicolo as soon as you saw the Heracross come in.
It's
Earthquake.
an interesting Earthquake choice there.
Yeah.
I see you're still on the wildly optimistic Ludicolo set. I don't know if you're ever gonna get to that Blizzard. If energy like rolled over for multiple games, you still might not get to that Blizzard.
I mean, I killed someone with that once, so.
I think you could have taken that game if you had swapped out the whatchamacallit, the shift
Free
tree.
Ludicolo.
Yeah, as soon as you saw that Heracross matchup, because being weak to counter was just not the best. That's what did you in.
Alright, let's see if I get this. This should be another one of my Rangers. Do-do. You guys want to go for another hour or so?
I probably can't go that long. I probably got to go in like 15-ish minutes. But don't make me end the stream.
I definitely got till at least 4:30. to hang out and watch you battle.
Is that UK time or American time?
US time. That's 15 to 20 minutes from now.
That's good. Not another 3 hours or 4 hours then.
Should I show my ranger lobby the power of giraffe rig?
I think you should absolutely a special power to pull wins in these ranger lobbies, right? And I think that power lives in the face of giraffe rig.
Oh boy. And this is what you call a bad play.
This does not seem like it'll work.
There we go.
Nugged by that tricky confusion switch.
Incoming Vigoroth. Yep, there it is. See, this is a body slam, so I'm not going to shield it. And double rock throw. Rock blast, I mean. If I can get to a second one. No, never mind. No double rock blast.
Dang, if you had gone for the wild charge, you might have had him.
Yeah, but confusion there. Incoming Vesper Queen. Yeah, shield. I may just double shield for fun.
Show him the power.
Show him that mirror coat.
No, I'm gonna show something else. The mirror coat.
Are you sure you can?
I should be able to. Yes, I can.
Here we go.
That's easy running double fighter. Okay, that's game.
If only you had Thunderbolt.
If only I had something not Masquerain in back.
Yeesh.
Even if I did have Thunderbolt, it wouldn't have done anything though.
He wisely burned the shield. I think most players will assume that you've got Thunderbolt on that path, just because there's not really another viable move. And it's not like you really got him if they shielded a mirror coat.
Right. Okay. I want to show him the double fighter strategy that I've been running. So it's Heracross, Vigoroth, and then either Golem, Noctowl, or either Raichu. But Heracross is the lead, or one of the others is the lead. 1480, there we go. Okay, now hopefully he doesn't lead Noctowl. He led Venusaur, good. He's gonna shield me with a Frenzy Plant. And we just lost stream.
I think the stream.
Yeah. I'll get it back up after this battle unless Scotty had to take it down.
I'm in.
Yeah, my video's gone.
Okay.
Not sure if you see that.
We'll do while again that loaded up. We will cut over to our Patreons. So, while we get the stream back up.
See, this is why you double counter user. Oh wait, you can't even see it, sorry. He brought in a Graveler into my Vigoroth.
Strong plays like that get you promoted to Ranger tier.
I'm not sure if stream can hear any audio at all, but right now he just swapped in a Vigoroth into mine for the mirror. And we're both down to 0 shields, but I had a bit of extra energy there, so I can get off a second body slam, and now I'm going to kill his Vigoroth before he can kill mine. Oh, he got really greedy trying to go for another body slam there. But he has a half-dead Graveler against my full health Golem. So this is going to be a fun fight.
Looks like Cat can hear us but can't see us currently, but we'll get that.
So chat that can hear us, he just rock blasted my Golem, I just rock blasted his Graveler, and I got the win there. So let me just okay, let me just reset my game and turn all this off. And Scotty, tell me if you see anything. Incoming connection, there we go. Okay, let me load up again.
And it's back. There we go.
Visual.
Oh, and a cool little tidbit of information. The new loading screen, the please be aware of your surroundings, there's actually 6 different backgrounds you can have. There's the one with the person stepping down, the traffic cone, the flowers, the hound hour, the dog, and there's one more, so I'll restart my game after and show you as well. But now they have 6 different warning screens instead of just the one. Twitch doesn't see anything though. Anyways,
I see stuff on Twitch.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Twitch
I let
is live.
him into his Noctowl, so this is bad.
That's not a good starting point. This is a bad look, because if he can eliminate this Raichu, you're going to be in Noctowl. Yeah.
Yeah, and Alolan Graveler is not a great matchup for Alolan Raichu because it resists all your moves while hitting for neutral damage with Rock Throw and Rock Blast. So you're forced to shield here to preserve the Alolan Raichu. And you're going for another Thunder Punch.
Yeah, I'm going for his shields, that's what it is. And I also want to do as little damage as possible, so I could potentially farm with Venusaur.
Interesting. So you want to farm with Venusaur, not with the Heracross.
No, you know what? Yeah, I'll go Heracross just because his
Yeah,
timer is almost up.
Yeah, and if he brings in that Noctowl when you can get to close combat at the 0 shields, you're gonna be in great shape.
You know, what, 2 counters away, I think? Maybe 3?
I think you're gonna get there.
There, and you got it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what's he having back? Vigoroth. So he was running double counter against me. And Body Slam? Yeah. Okay.
I think that might be a wasted Body Slam though, right? Like you're gonna need.
Well, I mean, it is, but it also isn't because I was at the Mega Horn anyways. So.
Oh, I see. Afford to risk it.
And 1 circle. 1 circle still kills.
Frenzy Plant OP.
Vigoroth no bulk.
Yeah, so that was a case of you being able to burn his shields. Ended up paying off because you're able to farm that. Was it Golem or Graveler? I can't remember.
Graveler.
You're able to farm that Graveler with the Heracross, shield the Sky attack, and then take out the Noctowl with the close combat.
I mean, it's hard for them to have known that that was the line you were going to take going forward, but it feels a little bit like a mistake to have burned both of those shields on that Alolan Raichu matchup, right?
Yeah, he just messaged me back saying he thinks Graveler is squishy.
It's
So
not that squishy.
it's less squishy than Golem, that's for sure.
I mean, it's not bulky. It doesn't have the same bulk on the level of like Vespiquen, Noctowl, Lantern. And actually, interestingly, in the Ghost Stadium discussion chat the other night, we realized that Cradily actually has similar bulk to Vespiquen. So Cradily is actually surprisingly bulky.
Like this one,
So
which has one move.
So yeah, between those four, kind of your main bulk mons. So I mean, Graveler doesn't have the same bulk as those, but it's definitely bulkier than, say, Kanto or Alolan Raichu, or what else is kind of glassy here? I'm trying to think.
Well, you know what has bulk? This. It's horrendous, but it has bulk. Mostly because Feint Attack is actual trash.
It's just absolute garbage. Is there a reason you don't think Cradily is seeing any action? Is it just the moveset is not well positioned?
I think it's more the fact that it loses pretty badly to Vigoroth, and it also surprisingly loses to Noctowl.
Huh.
Okay, so I got another Battler coming in.
So I think that's kind of the problem with Cradily, but there has been some talk recently because it does fill an interesting role in that it can beat, I believe, most of the bugs and also beat most of the electrics, which there's not really anything else that's able to fill that role.
Whole and kind of an interesting team comp, right, where you can present a different weakness than most team comps are.
Yeah. But I don't know. I could see Cradily usage picking up in the next week or two potentially. It'll be interesting to see kind of what this weekend brings, because we had both yesterday and today we have open qualifiers of Jungle Cup in Dortmund, and then tomorrow, I don't know if you guys saw, but we're going to be streaming the Philadelphia Jungle Cup, which has some big names there. Valor Ash is going to be there. House Stark is going to be there. Choostmaster is going to be there. And Quartz is also going to be there.
This is bad.
So that'll be a fun one to watch tomorrow.
Yeah, we haven't seen Choost in chat yet. I assume that's just because the bot is still...
But yeah, so that'll be a good cup tomorrow, and we'll be streaming that. AJ and I will be shoutcasting that, and we'll be mostly following along tournaments of Choost and House Stark, who are two top players. And then, we've got some other Jungle Cups going on in Dortmund this weekend. Ghost Stadium is hosting one Sunday in conjunction with the group in Dortmund. So there's a lot of big Jungle Cups going on this weekend. And I believe also that King and Zionic, I think it's today, are hosting a tournament. They're trying to break 300 people. So it'll be kind of interesting to sort through some of these bigger Jungle Cups this weekend. And see what some of the trends and patterns are.
The Zionic was earlier today. That's already concluded. I think they had 174, if I remember correctly.
Alright, so they didn't get to that 300 mark they were hoping, but that's still a pretty massive tournament.
I'm pretty sure all of us would be A-okay with 174 player tournaments locally. That would be an improvement.
And this is game. Unfortunately, the giraffe didn't do any work here.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
174. That's product of GoFest and just how many pogoers are converging in one location.
Really.
Yeah, Scotty. So, can you let us know, like, what was the winning team of that massive tournament? Can you pull that up on stream?
Yep. On stream. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah, can you put it on stream? Yeah, Brandon. So, if you want to just hold off on the battles for a sec.
Yep. Yeah, well, I'm letting him know now.
Alright, so it looks like the winning team had Vigoroth, Noctowl. Your screen's
Alolan
real blurry.
Golem. Yeah, it's a Alolan Golem, Venusaur, Lantern, and Vespiquen.
Okay.
Double electric. That's interesting.
Yep. Only the one bug in Vespiquen.
And that
Yeah,
was one
if
winner.
you look at
7-0.
that,
Damn.
yeah, and if you look at that tournament, all 3 of the ace rank trainers all brought Vespiquen. So
And Vespiquen
it
something we
seems
need
like-
to look out for also.
yeah, it seems like Vespiquen usage is gonna be increasing. It's been gaining a lot of traction in the discussion channels on Go Stadium, and it seems like, as we see in this tournament, some of the top players are bringing it as well.
Well, thanks for the bits, Kaiser. We appreciate it.
Anyways, I have to take off, unfortunately, but Brandon's going to keep battling for a bit longer, and you'll still have Alfindeol shoutcasting for you, and maybe we can rope either Quartz or Scotty in to helping out with that, but I'm not so sure. So yeah, anyways, I gotta go, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow when we'll be shoutcasting that Philadelphia tournament. I believe it starts at 1 p.m. Eastern, but we have the details posted on our Twitter. So that's all from me, but like I said, the stream's gonna keep going.
I will miss you,
Thanks, Tristan.
Tristan.
Thanks, guys. Catch you later.
Catch you later.
All right, let's get some more battles in, yeah?
Yep, let's do some more. Oh boy.
Oh, man. So I haven't been counting, but it feels to me like this Noctowl lead thing is...
Pretty common.
Is it just the motion of the format with all the original sort of like everyone just leading Vigoroth? I'll just lead Noctowl.
I think
There's
it's
something else
more
to it.
that people, if they're not leading Vigoroth, they're leading a bug type or a Heracross to counter the Vigoroth. So that's what they're trying to do instead.
Yeah, I just feel like I've
kind of thing.
I've not been, counting on my fingers and toes or anything, but it just feels like you keep seeing Noctowl leads in these blind threes.
Ah, damn. Okay, now I can farm for a little bit. And I got him. Cool.
And you can force the shield because that Noctowl's probably coming back in, right?
Yep, but I'm going to wait out here for a second for switch timer.
Yeah.
Hit him with the Noctowl and swap. Ah, come
Yeah.
on. I had that swap. Really?
Yeah.
And now it swaps me after the charge move.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Thank you, game. And yeah, he just ran my strategy against me. I mean, the only good news now is that the Noctowl may be close enough so that I can actually kill it with a close combat.
And you're just gonna have to get to that close combat, right? With the Heracross
Right.
coming, it's got a move loaded for sure.
Oh no, that's game. Whatever he hits me with, I'm dead. Heracross has no bulk there.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
So we've got a
Yep,
poll
yep,
up
yep.
as well.
Oh, I see the poll now.
So what have you experienced as the most common leads for your opponents so far? Noctowl, Vigoroth, Bug Flyers, Grass, or Rock Boys? So numbers 1 to 5 in the chat, and we'll close it soon.
And we're seeing. I mean, we haven't picked up too many votes yet, but we're seeing your hypothesis kind of play out. People are seeing a lot of Noctowls, they're seeing a lot of Vigoroths, and they're seeing a lot of Bug Flyers.
Yep.
Let's see what everybody else chimes in with. So far, I mean, we've seen a couple Venusaur leads today, but you know, aside from getting matched up against a Vigoroth, an Alolan Golem or an Electric lead seems like it might have a place as a sort of mind game.
All right, this is I'm actually not sure how this matchup plays out.
I get the sense that the Vespi does not want to take a Thunderbolt. That's about the only thing I can tell you for sure.
True, but now he probably has 2 X-Scissors ready to go, or close to.
I'm curious to see.
Switching out. All right.
Loaded it up and switched out.
Okay, here comes the Heracross.
This seems kind of ideal for you.
I mean, I could burn 2 shields here, or I can just kill him with fast moves and overfarm.
And with the fact that you got to burn that shield in the lead while he farmed up, it seems perfect for Heracross, where you know now he's going to be priced in absolutely to burning this second shield, which again is a great place for Lantern to live. That Hydro Pump is no joke.
Come on. Okay, well now he can't swap out anyways, so Power Gem doesn't even do anything to me, so it doesn't matter. And that does even less. There's a swap. And come on. Give me the swap. Give me the swap. Give me the swap. Give me the swap. There we go.
Yeah.
That was
Seeing
frustrating.
I've seen a lot of lag there on getting that. I wonder if that's part of the wing attack animation getting in your way, or if that's just straight game lag.
I wasn't even attacking though, that's the thing.
And the animation kept going though, so it was almost registering your attack through your attempts to switch, which was kind of annoying.
And chip kill. Ooh, okay. Goes for the rock blast there, and oh, this is gonna be tight.
Ooh.
Wait, what? What just happened?
I thought the Vespi was still alive.
Yeah, it was, and it just gave me the loss.
Wait, it gave you the loss?
Yeah. So I guess my
It
knockout
just happened. I mean, usually you at least get to see the Pokemon come in and do something before yours tanks, right? That's how that works.
What? He's saying he saw his Vespiquen come in and bug bite me once.
Oh, well, unique.
Huh. Okay. That was
Hey.
odd. Alright.
We knew it was going to be close.
Yeah.
But looks like you lost that coin flip.
I did. Alright, let's see if I can get some more people in on battles.
We've got a poll up right now for what you've been seeing most commonly in the lead position. Noctowl way ahead of the competition right now with just over half of the vote. We've still not had anyone indicate that they've seen Grass or the rock guys. So be some thing out there.
And just a reminder to all the viewers, we're currently at 38 total. Sorry, 48 total. Once we get to I mean, we're probably not going to hit 100 tonight, but if we get to 50, 55 actually, let's go with that. I will power up and second move this.
You'll get some tackle electrode. Could we see tackle electrode and Giraffe on the same 3?
Wait, tackle, electro, giraffe rig, and what?
I don't think it matters what the third thing is. That'll be so OP that you won't ever need it. Maybe power up punch Kangaskhan?
Ambipom?
Ooh, with that sweet scratch aerial ace set.
Or how about Cacturn? This actually doesn't seem too bad.
That.
Let's see. Let's see if I can
It's
get
like
some more
Perugly.
battle
Perugly's
thing.
got some of the most surprising moves I've ever seen on a Pokemon.
Yep.
Not sure why the fat cat has aerial ace. I think that's the flying move it has.
Shadow Claw, Play Rough, Thunder, and Aerial Ace, and I believe Scratch is its other quick move. I'm not too
Yeah,
sure
but that's Shadow
about
Claw. I mean, Shadow Claw is just Scratch, but better from the Shadow Realm or something. I don't know. I don't know how Shadow Claw works.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's
Your
probably the worst
Abomasnow
thing for this cup.
it has the wrong quick move.
It does?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's Razor Leaf.
I hear
Also-
Powder Snow Obama's really good.
Also, no, I just need another reason to power this one up instead.
Oh, there you
Rank 26 versus a rank, I don't know what rank it was, 441. I mean, it's not that huge of a difference, but whatever.
go. Who would we be if we weren't into spending resources on marginal improvements?
Yep. Like this guy that I caught yesterday. The rank 1 gold Grappler, which I just realized Twitch stream cannot see. Oops.
It's okay. They can hear it and be jealous that way.
Or pair that with the rank 2 Golem I've had for a while now.
Rank 2's not rank 1 though.
True, but considering I have a rank 1 and a rank 2 of probably one of the strongest general picks for this meta, it's not bad.
Yeah, I can certainly say that I would have much preferred to catch a rank 1 Alolan Graveler as opposed to the rank 1 Kanto Graveler I picked up this week.
True. I mean, I picked up a level 30 rank 12 Kanto Diglett 01515 this morning.
Those need to be level.
Needs to be level 29.5.
Yeah, so that's not good.
Nope. Nat's in the trash bin.
Little guy. He's on the Twitch stream. I see your screen all right still.
Oh, let me refresh stream and see it. Oh, okay, it's back now. I'm not sure what happened there, but
Good. I'm peeking at her poll again. Noctowl still way ahead of the rest. 1% of the votes as far as what you're seeing as a common opponent leads. It's clear to me that you're all scrimming with Valorash.
yeah,
Who's
but
led
see,
Noctowl against me every single time.
but Valorash is still human. I mean, he died to a Giraffe Rig lead, and he also died to a triple Razor Leaf team, so depends on how you want to play that. Let's see, what should I use this time? Twitch stream, give me a team of 3 to run. See what I need. Make it as bad but usable as possible out of what you see here.
We've got a 250-bit donation from Kaiser Nainer. Thank you very much.
And that's another remote as well.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to that Ludicolo get a blizzard off at some point. I mean, that's my my white whale, so to speak. We have a request for double chew line, chew
Yep,
with
I
a
see that.
chew, and Venomoth.
All right, let's run that. Skip logic. I'm just gonna skip your team right now.
We can come back around to it. I'll make sure we don't forget you, Skip. It's like wig vig rig. If you try real hard. We're not here for the serious team, Skip Logic. We're here for trying to jam.
I'll test that out later. For sure. I mean, this is one of my locals, so I'm going to be fighting him tomorrow night anyway, so thing to see. I don't want to give too much away. So
You're telling me... Oh, go ahead.
I'm not sure what he's doing here.
I mean, that's not a place you really want to be, but...
Shielded.
Yeah, just playing right into your
there. Ooh, okay, just letting it go.
Yeah, you've still got plenty of time. Oh man, you're telling me there's a wish cash bait emote waiting in the pipe? Oh, ho, 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 ho. I will be spamming that for days.
Like a shield bait right now. Oh, no shield bait. All right.
He's just ready to let it go.
Vigoroth.
Trying it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, there you go. That I'm guilty of that all the time, but I think you're gonna get there.
I'm gonna double Thunder Punch here. Because what's his answer to this, really, though? Come on.
Yeah. I'm guilty of those ambitious plays too, where it just feels like I know I'll get it, and it's just it does not feel great. Flag there. He's got Charge Beam on that Lantern. A lot of on our end for this portion. I wonder if Charge Beam, I haven't done the Sims yet. You know, a lot of times the best value on Charge Beam for the lanterns is picking up Winds in the Mirror. I wonder if there's, with the density of like bug flyers here, that might be better than usual.
So that was a ridiculous amount of lag there, but at the same time there wasn't really any way to come back from that. Full health Lantern. Weak Venomoth with only Silver Wind, and he had a shield.
Yeah, I mean, thoughts on Charge Beam Lantern? Is that something people should seriously be considering, or?
No, not at all. He just ran it for Rainbow because every other Lantern was running Water Gun, so he wanted that mirror match win.
No, I get the sense that
come on,
the words psychic and spam in the same sentence. It's real hard to spam psychic. But I haven't looked at those Sims yet. I would imagine that Lantern is still favored in that matchup, even with Water Gun. Like, there's no way you need Charge Beam to beat a Knocked Owl. We get to see that.
So, if you want me to lose this match, let's do it.
we'd prefer you to win. I mean, we're all about these meme teams getting there, right? This dude's gonna have no idea what you're gonna bring at that local tournament.
And now you see the power of feint attack.
Sure, power is a word you could use to describe it.
Do I shield here? Nope. Hey, look, a giraffe.
This does not seem. Yeah, that the Heracross seems inconvenient for this composition.
Come on, switch screen, get out of here. See, but now that I took out his Heracross, what does he have to answer with? He doesn't have a direct Vigoroth counter. That's the thing.
Yeah, unless he stacked them somehow. I guess you have 2 shields on Vig. That's a good place to be.
Yep. And now I'm gonna body slam here and switch lock him. Yeah, can I switch? Oh, I guess not.
Oh, you need to.
No, I mean my switch timer's not up yet.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Really, game? And yes, my phone is overheating. Because
We're gonna
no
see
way.
that Mirror Coat win.
I don't know. His lantern has quite a bit of health left.
Oh, right.
Oh, no way. There we
Yeah, the giraffe gets there. You get all these locals reconsidering giraffe now.
All right, one more Twitch chat, one more team. Let's see.
Someone needs to clip that. It was most excellent. Well done, horrid giraffe creature.
You know what, Ken? You pick the team this time.
Ooh, you know, I've got some dreams I want to keep alive. I want to see Ludicolo because I want to see you try and get a Blizzard off at some point.
Okay, I'll keep it for
I
shield.
think I want to see Vespa Queen again, just because I haven't seen it much. And I've been pretty psyched for Vespi. Let's see what does this team need?
Well, you've got to replace Wigglytuff somehow.
And the only mon with eyes as derpy as Wigglytuff's is Alolan Raichu. They both have that dead, glassy look in their eyes.
Okay.
Sweet team.
This is a very, very weak team to Venusaur, though. That's for sure.
We'll see if we'll hope he benches that one for this go around.
Oh, are we getting another emote idea with Giraffe Rig? Well, this isn't a bad matchup for me.
Oh, because he's running counter, which he resists. So really, he's got to land a Mega Horn for any chance there. Bad matchup for you either, is it?
Not horrible, but I could. Nah, I'm not going to switch out. Why would I bring in a... There's no point bringing in a Ludicolo with shields up.
Yeah.
And here's a Poison Fang for the shield bait, which I fell for.
It's one of those scenarios where you don't have much choice, right? That Silverwind is going to basically end you. He seems willing to spend all his shields here on this Venomoth, which, if you do the same, I think you're clean through this fight.
I think it's time. No, not yet, actually.
Oh, not yet.
Let me do this.
My only thought was there any sense in maybe knowing that what his other matchup was actually switching out of the HE there after you fired off the move, just because you knew that you had pretty decent matchups with it, coming back around and giving Fortress a little bit of an advantage might not have been great.
Shields down, let's do it.
Let's try. I believe.
Nope.
It's never gonna happen, but I believe. That dancing pineapple stole my heart.
Ooh, almost got the other X scissor though.
Okay, turns out I am terrible at picking teams. It is decided.
I'm gonna run a 3-bug team.
A bug?
Yep. I have an idea what I'm gonna run as well.
I've got my fingers crossed. One of them is the Masquerade, just because.
Yeah, boost wars for sure.
Oh, I'm such a boost whore, man. Oh, it feels so good.
Okay, I should get another battle. Maybe. Come on, spinning Pokeball.
Bomaso, Dunsparce, Girafarig.
That's not happening. I'm just flat out refusing that.
That seems ambitious. Yanma. Yeah, you want to max out a Yanma today?
I don't have a Yanma.
There we go. That makes it easy, right? I literally don't have one. I can't max one out.
Let me hang on.
We've lost the phone again.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I just want to restart my game first.
Okay, cool. So we've got to restart going just to try and get some performance improvement.
Because I couldn't even actually get any battle requests in. It was just a spinning Pokeball.
We'll go over to our Patreon page again then, shall we? Have a look at those wonderful
Yes.
names that are supporting us.
And I should get a battle. Okay, you should be good in a second or two.
We're ready for some more. Let's go.
I just want to double check first. Just waiting for a message from you.
Going Raven Fortnite, welcome to the stream.
Unable to connect. Hang on. Okay, try and send it again.
I've established and aborted connections too frequently. I've got to wait a minute.
That's weird.
There's no spoofers here, buddy. I think you might have found the wrong stream.
Okay, I got it here. Now tell me if you see this. Our broadcast, it should be good.
2 subs to get to a Wish Cash emote. You're telling me that's the truth of the matter?
I think so. I think we're only 2 away.
2 subs to a Wish Cash emote. I mean, that's probably a good time to remind you that if you have time, you get a free Twitch subscription that you can spend on literally any channel you want. You might want to take a look at that, unless they killed that. No, they didn't kill that.
All right, where's the battle?
Just like that, maybe. 1 sub to Wish Cash emote.
There we go. Here's the battle.
I've done my part. All right, are we battling again?
So, yep, this is one more of my Ranger lobby players.
Excellent.
He's actually,
excellent.
I think, top 50 in the world or so.
Whew.
And he's
These Ranger
won
lobbies.
4 or 5 of our 7 apprentice lobbies.
Yeah, for those of you who are still in your apprentice lobby and haven't had a full season go by, Ranger is different. Let's leave it at that.
Good luck, have fun. That's how you do Ranger.
Yeah.
One,
You
two.
you get real excited about 5th place finishes once you get to Ranger.
See, how do I deal with Noctowl here?
Pray. I think we saw Masquerade with a boost.
Yeah, that was last week, so that's what I'm going to chance on.
Plan, right? You just have to get your boost on.
Let's see if this works. Okay. And Noctowl lead. Pidgeot lead. Oh crap.
Okay, well that's
gonna go as expected.
But about that. I would say that maybe your best bet is hoping that they just don't protect this. But it looks like they buried it.
That 1 HP Rock Doom.
Woo.
And that's a shield. Oh, not even. Right. X-Scissor.
This time. I wonder if you can catch it on the comeback with a couple moves and maybe,
You know what? I'm gonna double shield here, just so I can farm a bit more. Double X-Scissor for the kill, and then hit the Beedrill that comes back in.
I think you're gonna have to hope he lets that.
Comes back again.
Yeah. You have to hope that he lets the Pidgeot die, right? Like,
If he doesn't let it die, well, I die. It's basically how you play it. Ooh. Is he running here? Vespiquen? Okay.
Ooh.
See, I'm not going to swap out now, though. That's the thing. It's a bad swap, and I probably could have gone without a shield there. I mean, for a Sludge Bomb instead. And here's the shield. Yep. Bug Bite. It's still doing quite a bit to me, but there's a bit of lag. And there it goes, down it goes. Okay. Power Gem.
The second move on it? Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, my hopes of Masquerade saving the day went down the drain.
I'm going to keep Masquerade in, though. I'm going to counter that flying lead with something. Let's see. Okay, another one of our Patreon supporters just messaged me their team. They're running Vespiquen, Vigoroth, Golem, Venusaur, Noctowl, and Heracross. So double counter, and technically double flyer. Oh, and I just got a message from my opponent. He's also number 2 ranked on the Discord server, but officially he's number 1 because the number 1 spot is somebody that left the server.
Are you scrimming? Is this Texas Rangers fan?
Oh yeah.
I bet I'm in Chicago. When he savaged me in my open qualifier, so.
The real question is, has he seen the meme?
I don't know that he has yet. The meme dream is alive.
It is very much alive. 1, 2, and 3 here. Let's go with that. Considering he is listening in.
Wisp bait emote is coming. Yes. Oh, I am so ready.
Now let's hope he didn't run against.
What you got for us?
What do I do here? Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know who wins this, honestly. I've never actually seen this out.
I assume you die, given that he resists every move you have.
But he doesn't know that.
Who? I think you die. I think the rest of your team particularly likes this matchup either.
Yeah.
We may have misjudged.
Okay, you do not run a meme team.
No.
Not against Ranger players, that's for sure.
Clearly, they clearly know what's up. Wild charge his way through your entire 3.
I mean, if I can burn a shield here, that's good. If I kill, that's also good. If I double burn his shields here, that's even better. Ooh, Thunder Punch kills at that range, that's nice.
Ooh, got it.
Alright,
Oh,
here you go, boost time. Let's do it.
come on, save the day.
Vigoroth, Raichu.
I believe
So do I.
in Masquerain
Let's do this. Boost time.
because
Nope.
we have no other plan.
Oh yeah. Plan? What's a plan? That's leading Giraffe Rig into a Magnezone and tanking a Wild Charge. And now he's got a shield here.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna hit me with a Wild Charge in a second. Because there's no way I can get to... There it is.
Boost.
This is the Wild Charge. Smart play on his part, though, to make sure that I didn't... do this.
Still don't know what his third is, right? Are we?
It's a
do we have eyes on his
Venusaur.
third?
It's a half health
Venusaur.
Venusaur. Which I'm dead because...
No, he's got the move. Wild charge from there is close to lethal though.
It is, but not lethal enough. Alright.
Well, he was
that
clearly
was,
prepared for the meme, right?
He was. Okay, let's do one more with him. And I'll put on my quote-unquote try pants. Hopefully he's not actually watching because that'll be fun if he is.
Yeah, I think we've established that if you're gonna scrim with us on stream here, that you probably should turn the stream off.
At least during your battles.
Yeah. After battles, obviously, we could use the viewers. Always, anything for the viewers. Tackle Electrode for the viewers. So
yeah, we're at 38 right now.
yeah, we've been there for a while. Get your friends to join in. We want to see that Tackle Electrode become a reality.
Is it gonna happen? Unlikely.
Yeah.
And
that would be...
lead. Oh, okay, this is interesting.
Hey, friend. Do love me a much less, okay. But yeah, that can't be.
Septile, what's he doing?
Septile's got some tricks up its sleeve, but if you
but you just did that right.
Frenzy Plant one too. That is
Bullet Seed too. That's very interesting.
Yeah. It's an interesting set he's got on it. I wonder if it was prepped up or he just decided to bring it in for the fun.
Probably a little bit of both. Here comes the Munchlax. And my general plan here is just save my shields because I know what I have in back, but he doesn't know what I have in back. So now he's probably going to shield here to preserve his Munchlax a bit, even though Lick is doing laughable damage to me at this point.
Moves to
what is it, Gunk Shot or Bulldoze? Bulldoze. Oh, Body Slam, okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna run those Body Slams, but he's still likely gonna have to burn another Body Slam to take you out.
Yeah, he is, and at that point I just shield and kill him with Sky Attack. Because what else is he gonna do to me at this point? Noctowl will take out 2 of his Pokemon. Or not, okay.
It's one of those scenarios where you desperately want to try and get the win farming, but you're just not doing anything with this quick.
Not with that move, you don't.
You can't. You got to know their matchups. You can't.
Close combat in 2. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh no!
I 2-ringed him. I probably could have 1-ringed him also. but
yeah, you probably could have not tapped.
yeah.
And look up how much damage close combat does to a rat. I want to know for science. That is
All right, that was fun. So he ran a meme team at the end.
Well, he was probably sick of beating you so thoroughly.
Uh-huh. Let's go with that. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to run Girafarig, Masquerain, and Alolan Raichu, all three of them on my team, let alone my 6 in an actual tournament.
I mean, it's plausible, right?
Depends on where I want to finish.
174 people played in that tournament today. Go find me someone who ran those 3 Pokemon. I know there's someone in there.
Still looking for a battle. Let's see if anyone else. I mean, unless you want to fight me, it's up to you.
I mean, I can throw down a couple if we're if we've got a lack of people in the queue.
Sure. Yeah, if you don't mind.
I can't promise I know anything about jungle at this point. I'm too busy trying to get my freestyle team arranged for starts in the next couple days. But
what's freestyle? The thing that none of us have done in like 2 months?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. I got Yen now. All right, let's do it.
Well, there we go. That's some action.
All right, Yen. See what you want to run here. I'm pretty sure I know what he's leading. I mean, then again, I'm pretty sure 50% of the people know what he's leading.
There's something to be said about knowing who you are.
All right, let's see. Is he leading what I'm thinking he's leading? He is not. Okay.
But this still isn't bad for you.
So whoever said nobody leads the Rock Boys, clearly they're not watching up till now in the stream.
First Rock Boy lead we've seen today, though.
First Rock Boy lead by the opponent we've seen today. I've led it, I think.
That's true, yeah.
Now, maybe 3 times. See, the issue with this is that I can't really do much, and I'm going for the shield bait here, which I didn't get, unfortunately. But now I can hit him with the last second sludge bomb.
Ooh.
There we go.
Daring.
And he is switch locked also. But this is kind of bad.
It's not really a great place to be, right?
Well, I am up a shield on the off chance that something happens, so.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
She does put good shield pressure on too, so it's unlikely to be able to come out of this fight.
Ooh, there
for
it
your
is.
opponent.
And he's got his golem in back, so he's going to bring out the golem again. That's mostly dead.
He's got a charge move ready to go, though.
Yep. Just like I have a charge move. And a Venusaur, okay.
Ooh.
Hey, look, it's a Heracross. And with that Thunder Punch damage, I can tank, I can actually beat him to his charge move here. And potentially win this, which is good. So there's his shield. And I know this is a Frenzy Plant disguised as a Sludge Bomb. Yep. But I'm shielding anyways. Because his Golem's not going to do much. Oh.
Yeah, it still had that charge move ready to go.
Though. Alright. Ooh, that was ballsy. Alright. Well, that was a misplay on my part. I shouldn't have shielded that Frenzy Plant. Good plays by Yan there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the end there, your only real option was to try and get to enough to hit. All right, to get a Thunder Punch to kill it and have a Wild Charge queued up.
Right. Okay, as much fun as this team is, it's not viable.
Aw, you're breaking that poor Girafarig's heart. I don't know where its heart's located exactly.
Probably between its yellowish head and the black head.
It's just somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Does it have two hearts? Does each head? I mean, there's got to be a Pokédex entry that tells us the answer to this, right?
Right, for sure.
I'm sure that second head is featured heavily in the Pokédex entries.
So 1. 2 and... Alright, I'm doing this for you, Ken.
Oh, how nice
yeah,
of you.
Okay. I'll take another battle then from Justin. Oh, good, yeah, and I'll get you later if you want. Alright, in the meantime, so for those of you watching stream, I have 12 on the left over here. And of these 12, maybe 4 of them I'm not sure.
Hey, thanks for the sub, Spark Spencer. Was that the one we officially needed for the wish bait emote, or does that get us both emotes?
I think I'm going to do these couple with Justin and then I'll wrap. It'll be close to... And just waiting on him to pick a team.
Yes. Oh, I just decided on that Wispate emote is just... Yeah. We need to absolutely be friends because that is some choice.
That was mostly me, well, part of it at least. Not sure.
All the things Whiscash beats if you get the bait right.
Well, I mean, I chose Wishcash for sure because in our draft stream I actually fought AJ with it, and I got the bait off with the Mud Bomb into his Altaria, and I was 1 away from a Blizzard, so I hit him with the Shield Bait Mud Bomb, and then killed him with the Blizzard, and that's what won the match. Okay, this isn't working. Okay, now we go. Alright, let's get going. Raichu versus Scyther. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is actually the first Scyther I've scrimmed against all night. And
it's the first one we've seen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a Scyther. I'm working with a friend to get one in the meantime, but... Let me do this, and... that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna shield the Body Slam here, even though he's 1 away from a second.
Yeah. Reserve that HP and get some boosts off.
No, I'm not double shielding, there's no point.
Masquerade boost before the end of the day, right?
Yeah, well, last stream we got, what, 3 of them? 4 of them, I think?
3, yeah. We may
no
have...
boost there?
Wow. I feel like we may have gotten an unfair look at how powerful Masquerade is last stream.
Well, I mean, I beat a Noctowl with a boost, and that was fun and surprising. Ooh. Alright, don't give me the boost now when I can't actually attack. Don't do this to me,
This
game.
will be the one.
Oh, I can't even tell. Awesome.
It's better to not know, right?
Alright. And this is a bad situation to be in. Because even if I triple Thunder Punch here, it's not going to do anything to him.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm banking on him not shielding. And he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You took the one line that I think presented you an opportunity to win matchup, so.
I mean, I can survive a second Rock Blast. But it's gonna hurt.
And it doesn't really put you in a position where you can really cut through whatever the last mon is regardless, right?
Nope. And I wasted Nightshade, so that was a good job on his end. And that's basically game over. Yep. Okay. That's one. Yeah, well played by Justin for sure. I mean, again, you're not running a double flyer team with an electric when that electric can't even take Grappler or Golem, right? So.
Right. Yeah, like that probably needs to be a Lantern.
Right.
A more balanced comp.
Let's see, what am I gonna run now? I think we got a message from one of our Patreons as well. Vespi Queen, Vigoroth, Alildan Golem, Venusaur, Noctowl, and Heracross. Yeah, I'll run a team I've had some fun with, which is 1, 2, and 3. These 3. Hopefully
with a double counter.
Their lead. Yeah, double counter with Golem.
Fire, or the bug early on and then roll.
Or Venus. Ooh, okay. This is good.
That's not a
this
bad place
could
to
work.
be.
Well, it's better than leading either of my counter users into it, that's for sure. And Vigoroth. Come on, man. Not what I meant to do there, but
yeah.
Now I burnt a shield. Oh, not even. Okay.
Oh.
Is he gonna double body slam me? That's probably what he's going for. And that's generally how you want to play the Heracross Vigoroth matchup. You never want to shield the first body slam because you can actually get to a second, well, you can get to a charge move before the Vigoroth can get to a second body slam. See, now he knows that I have Golem in back, so he's thinking I'm going to bring that in. But I want to do as much damage to this as possible so I can bring in the Vigoroth and burn his 2 shields first.
Right. Yeah, because while this, soft...
Yeah, it's a soft counter at best, but still decent.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to preserve my shields on the for now, on the off chance that he swaps out, which I doubt he will.
Yeah.
So this should piggyback a second body slam in, hopefully. Oh, no, I was off by 2. Okay, never mind then. But if I can kill this Beedrill first, just with... So this is a risky play to go for the body slam, but I'm going to do it anyways because he still has a shield up. Right. He may think this is the bulldoze. I mean, he's not going to want to take it regardless.
Because he knows that he's not really favored in this next fight, so...
Right. But he is loading up on energy, so there's that.
Yeah, and I wonder, this is where I wonder if...
Wild charge, right?
If just switching there immediately is right to prevent you from going to this last fight down, a bunch of energy.
Yeah, that's game. That was close, though. I mean, that was a misplay on my end there, but good shield usage by him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, now let me see. Alright, this is probably going to be the last battle for tonight, but
Tricks
Probably.
of you up your sleeve.
Let's go with that. Got that, and haven't actually used Magneton at all, so I'm gonna try that.
No, we haven't seen him. Yeah, we haven't seen Magneton tonight.
And yeah, it's gonna be risky, but I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Let's go for it.
Make sure that Magneton matches up with whatever flyer they got.
Or Venusaur. Okay, this is bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to match up against the Venusaur, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Confusion, confusion, confusion. He's not swapping out there, it's a swap out.
Just a little slow on the swap, right?
Yeah, but what am I going to do about this unless I can Silver Wind here.
Yeah.
Force a shield. Oh, not even force a shield. And
I think
come
his
back here with
I think
my
his
big
theory
shell.
here is that he's going to be able to win this fight, and then you're not going to be able to do anything. Like, yeah, bring whatever in, but there's no energy to farm here.
I mean, you're not really farming with Razor Leaf, period, but...
Sure, but like if it was like a Venu or something, maybe you would have an opportunity to load up. That pretty commonly with switch-ins where they kind of know that they're going to get locked, not to shield the charge moves. It sometimes leaves you an opportunity to win those fights when you should have no business doing so.
And here's where the fun mirror comes in. So Razor Leaf acid spraying each other. I get greedy here. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah,
That's not where you want to be.
Nope. That's game. That is very, very much game.
Poor Magneton.
And we almost went 2 shields each through the entire match. We're getting a little bit of lag on stream there. Okay. So thanks for the battles, Justin. I'm actually going to do one more set with Noah. So... let's run... I don't want to run this team because I've ran it too many times tonight, so I'm going to run something else. You know what? Chat, recommend me a team to run for games 2 and game 3. I'm going to run a weird one for this one. I'm going to go with a... let's see. I'm going to run the Vigoroth lead, which is something I haven't done at all tonight. Run Masquerain. And let's go with the Alolan Raichu. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I was looking at that. It looked like, an Alolan Raichu would make those first 2 real sad, so at least you've got the mirror as an option now.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting match. I mean, we've seen how this plays out on both ends, but it's not a pretty match regardless. So
Right.
here he switches out, I have switch advantage. And there you go, there's Body Slam, where he can't really farm much energy into me.
Mhm.
And sure, Body Slam still hurts like crazy, but now I can farm quite a bit of energy off of him.
Mhm.
Even if I do burn a shield, I may have to burn 2 with that amount of health and that little damage that Spark does, but I'll have nearly 2 wild charges spent up.
It's not a bad place to be if you can. There you go.
That was close though.
Only burning the 1 shield.
Barely. Honestly, I think he was tapping on the Body Slam there to get
I
it.
think he may have overtapped it.
So I know that this next thing is not going to be shielded because he's going to think I'm running double Thunder Punch there, but wild charge straight to the face.
That HU energy, right?
Yeah, there it is.
Especially Yeah, that's
Alright, so now with that in mind, here's another body slam. And even if he does shield here, he won't have enough energy to hit me with a thunderbolt. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Wow.
That was
Not
close.
break your way.
What's he having back though? Oh, this is gonna be real tight.
Gonna be rough on that masquerade.
Which is why I want him to spend charge moves now. Come on, hit me with a charge move. Come on, Noah. Oh, that 1 HP survival. Come on. What can he even hit me with though? Aerial Ace?
Aerial Ace, right?
Is that gonna kill at this range? I don't think so.
Be close.
Oh, are we gonna tie? Oh, I got it. No boost, but I mean,
Oh, that was a tight one.
that was tight. Okay, Roberto, I'm gonna run your team. Breloom, Heracross, Vigoroth. That's it's gonna be a tough win, I'll give you that. Wait, it booted me out, there we go. And then Yoda Vic, I'll run your team last, and that'll be the way we end our night tonight. So we go with... I'm gonna run Heracross first, though. Just because I don't want to.
The triple counter team.
Yep.
Don't run knocked owl team.
Well, I mean, shields down, close combat handles it. I also have dynamic punch on Breloom. And body
You got
slam
out.
is real.
Outs.
Which I guess is probably a better lead with the Vigoroth though, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's why you run a Heracross lead. And he swaps out into Golem. I'm not sure what he's doing there.
I think you just plow through this, yeah?
Yep. Hey, look, it's a Megahorn. At whatever comes back in. If it comes back in. I mean, either way, it's going to be a shield and Fortress. So, I ran a triple counter team. He ran something triple week 2 counter. Was that his plan?
That, and our viewers that there's no colluding. This is just an extremely bad choice.
Blind as blind threes can actually get.
Yeah. If you're wondering why we advise you to take your blind 3 results with a grain of salt, it's because sometimes stuff like this happens.
Should I show him Brelumen back or no?
I mean, if you're gonna bring it next time, no. If this is the only time you're gonna bring it, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna double body slam first.
He might just be like, I don't have a chance here. Might just be ready to give this one up.
All right, Noah, let's do it. I'm not gonna shield just 'cause I show.
I think for the rub-ins of like, no, you really were never winning this fight.
1 and 2. Goodbye.
Punch. Mushroomy boy.
Ooh, hazardous weather in effect. Awesome.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. This is not gonna work. Come on. There we go. Oops. I hit the tick too many times. It booted me out.
Oh yeah. Just mirrors he now wearing different clothes. He was wearing different clothes in his. So that's just me, right? Everyone else saw that?
Yeah.
Weird.
Come on, game. 1, 2. Alright, Yoda Vic, your team is going to be the last one that I'm going to be testing out tonight. Vespi Queen Heracross Alolan Raichu. Okay. That's between Ursula and Raichu. So this is a
Another
really
one of
bad
those-
golem lead, for sure. Actually, this team is just
against any Vigoroth.
yeah. This team just loses to golem.
Just straight up. Well,
Let's hope he doesn't lead with it. Waiting on him to accept. How long we've been going now? About 2.5 hours, it looks like.
just about.
Solid.
We got some good battles in today. Anything you've seen today that you that surprised you or? Okay.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to win with Giraffrig another time, but that happened. So, surprise.
You give anything, you put confusion on basically anything, and it finds a way to win games. I mean, like, it's like, what has confusion? Okay, it'll find a way to win games.
I mean, also like the first 2 sets of battles that I did, out of those 6 battles, I only lost once, and that was the only time out of those 6 I lost the lead. In blind threes, I don't know how I kept predicting the lead with my preset teams, but it worked.
Yeah, I mean, the poll says we're seeing some pretty common leads, so.
There we go.
All
Here's your
right.
common lead, guys.
The night ends with a. Noctowl's pretty good against this team too, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We might be in for some trouble.
Yeah, but he's gonna think it's a wild charge. Oh no, he's gonna tank that. Alright. I'm gonna shield here just to burn his shields if possible. Could have double Thunder Punch there, but that wouldn't have worked. Really? That's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do at all. Crap. Yeah, this is gonna go well. 1, 2. Into a healthy and shielded Noctowl.
That's not exactly the world Heracross wants to live in. Luckily,
Now we're
it
gonna
doesn't
count
have
how
to
many
live in
wing
it
attacks it takes to kill.
It's a not insubstantial number.
Well, that was fun.
Woohoo!
And on
Nothing
that
like
note, yeah, nothing like getting demolished by the 2 things that counter your team of 3.
Hey, it's good at the end of the night to just be brought back to Earth, right? You're like, okay, cool, I still got work to do.
Alright, because we hit 35 viewers, it's powering up twice, just because I don't like leaving it at half levels unless I need to.
Look at that smile on his face. He desperately wants to be used.
You mean that frown and scowl?
Depends. It depends on the mood.
And is this the one I did? No, wait, it's... Yeah, I have this ready for whenever I need an Electivire, but currently it's not now. So yeah. With that in mind, I'm gonna turn off stream. And Jan, if you want to close it out. Or Scotty, if either of you guys are here.
I'm sorry, are you guys ready to close up?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. So yeah, thanks for doing Friday Night Fights as usual, BGold. Really appreciate.
Yep.
Alfindeol? Is that? I'm not even sure exactly if I'm pronouncing it right, man.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Or just Alf is fine.
Just Alf?
Totally fine. Yeah,
right,
that works.
Alf and Elf was the account that you used to subscribe to us on. Scotty, would you be able to switch over to our Patreon scene real quick? So yeah, thanks to our Patreon as usual for supporting our channel. We just hit our 35 subscription points tonight, which means we got another emote unlocked. the Wish Cash Shield Bait, which I just uploaded pending approval. And based on the previous emotes, it seems like it takes up to 3 days for it to be approved. So look forward to that. I think the head knowledge with Valor Ash is pointing to his head. That's going to be approved later tonight, so you can start using it later on. So one last announcement is that Go Stadium will be covering the Philadelphia's Jungle Cup in tomorrow afternoon, actually. So 1 p.m. Eastern is when the tournament begins. We will be going live just shortly before that. So yeah, hopefully if you guys are able to come and tune into that, it'll be an interesting look into one of the earliest Jungle Cups with a lot of big names in it. We have 2 aces currently signed up in Valor Ash and House Stark. But throughout the tournament, we'll be following our 2 battle analysts through the tournament. So Choose Master and House Stark will be tracking them as well, and any other interesting tournament matches that might be happening. So for tonight, we're done. Stream is over. We're gonna give a raid actually to Quartzian.
I wonder who that guy is.
It's fixed.
So so I am gonna be participating in tomorrow's tournament myself if I can stream everything nicely beforehand. So I'm going to be heading up to Philadelphia maybe an hour or two before the event starts to set up stream stuff. And if everything is set, then I'll participate as well. I'm not going to do the times 10 for sure because I'm not ready for that. But with a big tournament like that, I'm not going to say no, right? So it'll be interesting. Self-promotion? Hey man, sometimes you got to do it. So yeah, I'll be doing some practice for my own tournament tomorrow. So after the raid stream's over, so appreciate everyone who joined in tonight. Have a good night. Thanks to the new follows, subscriptions, bits, and all the YouTube people as well. We're close to 500 subscriptions on YouTube. So remember the last $25 giveaway winner, Bella Balam. He decided to donate his winning back. So we're gonna give that $25 gift card giveaway during the stream when we hit 500 subscribers on YouTube as well. So that will be open for both platforms, and we'll announce that when we decide it. So whenever, Scotty, are you ready to hit the raid button?
Yep, all good to go.
All right.
I just wanted to thank everyone else for joining, and I wanted to thank Ken and Tristan for shoutcasting my battles.
Ooh, and of course for Scotty for staying up really late out in real late out in the UK.
Scotty, what time is it there for you anyways?
Really late.
1:45 a.m.
Nice, okay.
But he enjoys this kind of stuff, you know, so
yeah,
this is fun.
Next time you gotta be the battler.
Yeah.
If we get to 100 viewers.
We'll make it happen. So yeah, whenever you're ready to hit the raid button, we're good to go. See you guys next time. We'll do team reviews starting next week. So
stay tuned for those.
Stay tuned for that when we announce it. You can start posting your teams in the Discord channel, and we'll get to it soon.
Hey, and you want to do some battles?